Are your unscripted stories falling flat, leaving your audience uninterested? Today, I'm going to share a game-changing technique that transformed my storytelling process. Just might be the missing piece you need to elevate your work too. Let's dive right in. After I understand the story and cast characters who are closest to it, I start to scribble. Scribbling is my process of writing down everything that comes to my mind about a person, a theme, or a project I've been given. Anything I think a viewer might find interesting and valuable. I Google keywords to find articles, websites, and social media posts, scribble down personal experiences, and use AI to go deeper. Sometimes I go old school and scribble down what I found in my notebook, or I go new school and create a file in Apple Notes to hold everything. Knowing that all my research is in one place instead of on a bunch of papers laying around my studio gives me peace of mind that I can find what I need when I need it. As I look for clues, I'm always thinking about the audience and how I can take them from what they know to what I want them to know. My intention is to invite them to go on an exciting journey of discovery, from the familiar to the unfamiliar. I don't want to waste time working on a story I hope people will like. I want to make sure I tell a fresh story viewers will be curious about. The links I find between what I think an audience knows and doesn't know are critical. The last thing I'm looking for is context. Taking viewers to the exact spot where the story takes place strengthens the storyline and puts characters in authentic settings where they can tell their truth. Nothing wrecks authenticity quicker than a lack of context. Okay, let's move on to the next step in my creative process. Ready? Of all the insights I'm going to share with you in these videos, this one may be the game changer you need to really elevate your work. Back in the linear days before everyone owned a laptop and used Final Cut, Avid, Premiere, or DaVinci to edit projects, I would edit at a post-production house. Once I walked in the edit suite, the meter started ticking and I was on the clock. When it came time to pay the bill, a lot of my profit was gone because the hours I estimated for the job never matched the actual hours I spent working on the job until I started doing non-linear paper edits. So, what's a non-linear paper edit? It's the simple process of piecing together soundbites from my marked transcriptions. Here's how it's done. I cut out key soundbites from my marked transcriptions. I lay them out on a large table and discard the unnecessary ones. Then I start assembling these puzzle pieces into a structured story with a beginning, a middle, and an end. Right now, you might be asking, do I have to be a writer to do this? No. If you can edit a nonlinear timeline, you can piece together a nonlinear paper edit. Same process. My book, you've got to see this, can take you step by step through the process. So, what's the advantage of a nonlinear paper edit? It helps me see the entire story from start to finish, move sound bites to places where they work best, and gives me peace of mind knowing everything I need to tell the story is in front of me. When I'm happy with the order of the sound bites I've chosen, I tape them together into pages and Xerox them off, giving me a simple roadmap to follow. Are you ready for a takeaway? Paper edits help turn unscripted stories into structured stories. It's hard to believe a pair of scissors and a roll of tape can do that, but they do. Okay, time for a short but important story. I'll never forget the day I sent a story to be reviewed by the executive producer of a television series I was working on for a large network. I'd put a lot of time into the piece and worked hard to shape the clips I was given by a director cameraman into a good story. I really wanted to produce a piece that would fit inside the show, so I uploaded the story and I nervously waited for his response. Within a few minutes, the executive producer posted his review, which basically said, "Hey, nice job, but I'm bored by this story and I think the audience will be bored too. So don't use this piece in the show, move on to the next one." In spite of all the hours that went into crafting the piece, this story didn't answer the most important question he thought viewers should ask. So what? Why should I care about this story? Unless we answer the so what question, you and I are just wasting time. If you found these tips valuable, hit subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and drop a comment below with your thoughts on paper edits. For more insights, check out the resources in the description and explore my other videos on making unscripted stories that captivate. Thanks for watching.